Hello and welcome back to another Gran Velocita video with Anton. And so today I'm going to show you all the hidden details and bugs in Monza. Now, I already showed the part where you can explore inside the track, but I did not show every part of it. And so this could be interesting for you. But first, let's go to the grandstands. And so we're going to have to run in reverse and look at the right side of your screen. And you will see here it spells M-O-N-Z and finally the letter A. So it spells out the name of the track, which is probably a secret feature which almost nobody has seen unless if you went to the Monza track by yourself in real life. Now the second one is a very unnecessary bug which might leave you frustrated. And so we are gonna break where you can go left and right when you have no space, but you get a penalty when you try to do that, which is unnecessary because some drivers do go here to avoid like a collision. And this goes for a similar situation on this next one, which I don't know how to call it. I think it's the same situation to avoid a collision. There is this curb right here, but you also get a penalty for doing that. So, Mr. Hotlop might need to fix this bug. And now you might think the next part is at the end of the track, but no. Come with me into the final Ascari chicane. So, let's take a look at the grandstands once again. And as you can see, there are flags everywhere on the track, which kind of makes sense if you think about it. And as you go to the grandstands, you can see this runoff area which you can take without getting a penalty, so it's free space for you actually. And here they are again. Take a look. So many flags are there. Of course it's the EU flags, but yeah, it is amazing. To be fair, it is amazing. And now the best part is coming. So you may have seen Ankit Troy's video where he explores a street track in Peking, China, where he explores a very big bug. Well, we are in a similar situation on this 5.8 kilometer long track. And so all you have to do is to go in reverse. We first start off by taking a very sharp right-hander, which will lead you into this pit lane. Turn left, and it does not block the barrier, which will let you inside the track, which is free space. Absolutely free space. Now take a look. Up there is this glitched grandstand up here. I don't know why they are levitating. Maybe they're aliens in the game. Now for some talking here, I'm going to make more Gran Velocita videos on my channel personally because I have no content to post and I'm getting pretty bored. And now take a look at my car. I just figured out you can drift in the game. Yes, you can do donuts in Gran Velocita if you go here, because it is all free space and you cannot get a penalty, which is really fun. And now take a look what I just did. I just went through a building. Anyways, here is this car park in Monza here. A lot of cars which you can go through. Yes, you can go through it. You cannot collide into it, which is ridiculous for a bug in Gran Velocita. Oh my god. Wow, can you just take a look at how many cars there are? You might try to collide here, but you may realize this is the pit building. And also, if you take a look at this building here, when you try to take it, you're gonna fall off the board and die. Anyways, let's forget that. The next thing we're gonna explore here in this big bug in Gran Velocita is this random drop here. A random drop, which I think is for a tunnel in real life, but in the game it just leads to nowhere. It just leads to a wall. Now look at this. This is really weird. I don't know why it is not a tunnel. I don't know why it's not a tunnel, but it's still crazy. Now I just found this place out while exploring, and so you're gonna have to go to the right side after the Arboretum corner, formerly the Parabolica corner. If you see this pit stop here, turn right and you will see that this gate is where you can go through. You can go through this and you can see this big ambulance here, but I think it's to real size. When you try to bump it, you can still go through it, which is so crazy, man. And look at that, I just fell into a drop. Now this next part I want to show you is this layout where many people do not know about in Monza. So let's take a left-hander and then a right. But just before the Monza oval, which you can see if you look really closely, we're gonna have to turn right, and you can see this is a completely different layout. I don't know if this is an old layout used back in the day, but yeah, it's still blocked by a wall. But still, this is a really weird layout, which really, it's just unknown. Now we are going to exit this weird section. We are gonna see the Monza oval actually, which is a little bit more pale, but you're gonna have to turn right and left, and you can see this runoff area. I do not know if this is the runoff area, and look at that, this is a void area in the outside. It's only the gray road here is the only part where you're not gonna fall. So look at that, this is the Monza oval, which is the original layout, and look at that, it is a void area too, so we cannot go here and experience the banking, the crazy banking at this circuit. Anyway, when you still try and take it and ignore me, look at that, you'll still fall in the Monza circuit, so you cannot. Now I just found out where the Monza oval ended. So this is not the layout, this is another layout. But if you look here, look at this. The pale road makes out the Monza layout, and look at the banking too. That makes it clearly the end of the Monza oval. When you go backwards and back into the pit lane again, you can see, if you look really closely into the winner's podium, you can see the Monza layout, which is really crazy when they added it to the detailing of the game. It's really like vintage style, to be honest, because if you look here, the winner's podium, which I'm about to show you in a second, is not detailed that much. So this is what it looks like, and yeah, it looks kind of vintage and old style, so it's not detailed that much, it's just pure white. But anyway guys, that is all of the bugs I managed to find in Gran Velocita Monza. Make sure to subscribe and like if you want more content like this in Gran Velocita. And yeah, see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.